Welcome back. Welcome back to the service you need. Under construction. This part two. Checked out the last under construction, part one, that was delays. And I had three key points with the delays. We talked about you'll get there when you're supposed to. Sometimes it takes an outside source to help you get to where you need to be. And just because you delayed doesn't mean you canceled or you stopped. Now, this week, we got under construction, part two, Detours. And the three key points I want you to remember throughout this with detours. Sometimes you gotta make a way. Then it's times where you gotta discover new things. And the third point, just because you had to take a detour, that don't mean that the destination isn't still available. The destination's still available. So y'all go ahead, settle in, and let's get down to it. Again, we under construction, so let everybody know instantly. High alert, put your hard hat on, be on high alert, move with caution. I'm under construction. Say it with me. I'm under construction. So now they know, move accordingly. All right. So with that, when we talk about detours and you talk about gotta make a way, tell you how you make a way. My last year of a 7-year prison bid, ended up working in the administration office, and that was around the time they started doing the stimulus checks. So as I'm working in the administration office, I'm doing public, or I'm doing speaking in the program that I'm in. I'm learning how to do public speaking. I'm like, okay, this my destiny, this my purpose, this what I'm supposed to do in life. Now, how am I going to make that happen and improve on what I want to do or build a business from where I'm from or from the position that I'm in? Because at this point, I'm behind bars in prison. There's no way to really start speaking to others outside of the prison. And so now I'm trying to figure out, okay, yeah, this working for me in this environment. But when I take it to the next environment, am I still gonna be able to do the same thing and still be successful with it? Not sure. So I gotta make a way. This how I do it. So as I'm working in the administration office, I'm like, man, I'm sending my auntie posts. Hey, look, post this on Facebook. See how this go over. I ain't really getting too much reaction, and some of them likes, okay, but not really getting feedback. So now, okay, how do I get the feedback and know what I need to do once I re-enter society? How do I make this way? So working in the administration office, I'm around all the guards, the wardens, the mailroom people, everybody. This is my work environment. So I asked the warden, hey, can I put a sign up that says, daily inspirational things? Mindful Monday, Take a Bow Tuesday, Win-Win Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, Fearless Friday. All started right there inside the prison. And being in there, I'm like, okay, let me get my message across. I'm writing the daily inspirations on the board. So all those first daily inspirations that anybody received in 2022 that helped them out, it started with me writing it on the board for the people that work inside the prison just to see how to go over. They walking past the board, I'm doing me. I'm like, okay, I'm come in. I got a great attitude. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. The warden know I asked for the board, and the assistant warden know I asked. And I think the lady that worked in the front, she might have knew, but it's like 2 or 3 people that know I'm the one that write this stuff down. So my thing is, this is an experiment. I'm trying to make a way. So I'm not looking for any kind of accolades or anything behind it. I'm looking for the feedback, but at the same time, if I don't get that feedback, it's fine. I might not get it. I might not hear the feedback. but I can see the visual feedback. I can see if somebody walked past and, that's nice. I like that. So that's the only kind of feedback that I was really getting for a while, for about a month and a half. And I'm like, well, maybe it's not working, or maybe it's not doing what I thought it was going to do. It ain't working out how I thought it would. About a month and a half go by. One day, I'm writing on the board and somebody walk up behind me. They come up, Mr. McGee? Oh, what's going on? How you doing? Top of the day to you. Whatever. You the one that be writing on the board? Man, we was just talking about this. We love these quotes. Da-da-da-da. Oh my God, I didn't know that was you, Mr. McGee. Pen this later on down the line. The person who I was having the conversation with just happened to be my prison parole officer. Hence, I went home early. But we'll get back to that later. So she's like, oh my God, we were just talking about this and how it make a difference, and I love these and da-da-da-da. At that point, I started to make a way. I didn't know, okay, I got the stimulus check. All right, I didn't blow it on what I was doing in the past, gambling, doing drugs or whatever, and I'm in a new environment. You know what? I got an idea. I want to start a business. Boom, take the money, send it out. Son, mama, salute to you, great woman. Hey, can you take this, start the LLC for me, do this for me? I got you. Again, you got to make a way. I didn't know how I was going to get on the phone and get an LLC started. It's people out here in this free world that's not starting an LLC. My LLC was started in prison. You got to make a way. Make the way. The detour don't matter. Yeah, I went to prison and I had to go through this, and then I went to a medium security and chilled there for a long time, and then went to a maximum security. Oh my God, here we go again. How you gonna get home? How you gonna get better? You gotta make a way. So as I'm making the way, my PO tell me that lit a whole different spark too for me. If you are part of somebody's support, this is a key attribute that you can have to help them out. Uplift them. Let them know they doing their thing. Even if they know they doing their thing, keep letting them know. Keep celebrating that person, because that can keep self-doubt from creeping in. Because for a minute I'm up there and I'm not doing it for nobody else. I'm doing it for my own pleasure. Okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm changing lives. I make somebody's day better. So I'm writing. And when she finally told me that, I was like, I knew I was making a difference. Thank you. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm making the way. And the feelings that I felt before that were self-doubt and discouragement, because it's like, man, I've been writing on this board for like a month and a half. Ain't nobody said nothing to me for real. Ain't nobody acknowledged it. The warden ain't going around, hey, y'all see the great thing that inmate McGee is doing, and I'm thinking I'm going above and beyond. What other inmate coming up here doing stuff like this? Da-da-da-da. You doing what you supposed to be doing. You working in your gift. Sometimes the pat on the back or the present ain't gonna be right then and there. You might not receive it then, but keep going and make that way. And it's gonna be detours like prison. That was not part of the plan to be here now. That detour, I learned, reprogram myself, still reprogramming my mind, thinking, going over things, readjusting. Those are all things throughout that detour that I learned to, okay, now I'm making the way. Along that, second point, try new things. Or you'll learn new things through the detour. So say you riding down the street, and you got to go a different way because of construction. This road is under construction. You can't go this way. You got to take a detour. But not only are you taking this detour to just get to where you need to be and make a different way or make the way, Now you driving down a new road. Learn some new things. Oh, it's a Taco Bell right here. Oh, I didn't know they had a daycare here for the kids. Oh, it's a park. I can go over to this park and they fish over here. I don't even know how to fish. Let me go just grab a pole and go sit out here with the people that fish and figure out what to do. Where I need to get the license. You learn those new things. And for me, being under construction, what I was learning was that we all wear masks at times because it's forced upon us to be a different person, although everybody say they want you to be the same. Now listen, I'm going to say that again. You forced to be a different person, although they want you to be the same. So this what I mean when I say that. They force you to be a different person because in front of moms, in front of granny, you can't curse. You can't say certain things. You can't move a certain way. You can't have your bridge. But you want me to be myself. But then when I'm in certain environments, I have to conform. I have to adjust because that's what's proper. That's the right thing to do. Huh? That don't make sense. Like, how can I be myself but conform to what you want me to be? Here's what you do. When you're under construction like that, you learn new things and you say, is this really me? Country music. I'm like, man, I don't really like listening to drill like that for real. Like, my guy Future, that's what I really listen to. But that's a trigger. It take me back to a place. It take me back somewhere. So I need to find something different, but I still want the vibes. Play some little country stuff. Play some, like, okay. I'm digging this. It's a detour because now I can't listen to my favorite artist because I'm not in the place yet to face this trigger and not be triggered to relapse. I can't do it. If I get to listen to Dirty Sprite, I'm gonna want a Dirty Sprite. I get to listen to Streets Calling, the streets get to calling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is power in words if you don't understand how to get away from those triggers. So for me, learn new things. Okay, take a detour. I can't listen to this and be sober, but I can get a vibe over here and listen to this person and they telling a story because the whole reason that I'm able to listen to Future like I was listening to when I was in that hole, when I was in that dark place, I was able to relate to the being high as a kite, being hurt. I'm able to relate to these things. And so the music hitting harder. And then I'm listening to the rhythm and the way the song produced. And it might not even be the lyrics at some point. It might just be the melodic sound of the voice, whatever. So I find this in country. This is where I'm learning something new. Once I started listening to that, I'm like, hey, we ain't so different. I done heard comedians say this before, but I had to go experience it for myself. Now I'm like, man, they talking about their struggles just like this and that. This entertaining too. Oh, they over here talking about this, and it doesn't have to do with negativity or putting somebody down, and I can still jam to it. So I ain't gotta listen to that type of music. Was it tough? Yeah, but I'm on a detour. Find something new. Okay, continue along the path of music. I love music. I battle rap. I'm out here on the yard. Man, you must this and that and load up the. Well, that ain't the lifestyle that I want to portray or that I want anybody else to perceive me even in that image at this time. I don't want you even perceive me like this. No, I don't smoke. I don't have none of them. I'm trying to level up and go to a different place. Home. So as I'm doing that, It's like, okay, you learn new things. Now, how do you operate while you learning these new things? It's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be tough. Nobody said it would be easy, but it's very simple. Okay, I turn on my tablet, scroll. No, I'm gonna go to this station. Oh man, ain't no hip hop stations even out here. Let me go find a station that will entertain me. Let me learn something new. It was just that simple. In the midst of that, what I was saying about, excuse me, about being around different people and they see you learning these new things. It's like, well, what you listening to? What you over there doing? Oh man, you up at the administration office, you Dudley do right, this and that, whatever. And it's like, man, I don't want I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be perceived that way. This ain't how I want them to look at me, but this is how they looking at me because this is who I'm becoming. This is the new route that I'm taking. So I'm under construction and I'm going through a detour. And it's uncomfortable to have to take the flights of stairs instead of go up the elevator like you normally do. It's uncomfortable to do that. It's uncomfortable to scroll through the playlist and I can't listen to the old stuff that I like and I know I like this. I got to go find something different. I can't drive down the road that I usually drive down and get to the McDonald's that I usually go to. So I got to go to the McDonald's on the other corner and I got to deal with a new person and I don't got to use you under construction. You're going to have to learn new things. Take different routes. Okay. Yeah, that's how it's been done since 1957. Okay, in 1957, that was okay. It's 2025. We can't do something different now because that's how it's always been done. Nobody found a new route. Nobody learned a new thing. We still reading from the same. If it ain't broke, don't change it. No, if it ain't broke, make it better. Learn new things. That's how we advance. And the third point, I didn't mean to yell at y'all. I just got passionate about that for real though. I get passionate about that, man. The third point, still a destination to get to. Now, sit down for this. Fact. Move this here like that. Let me sit down for this, y'all. Cause I'm getting hot, sweating. See me sweating, I'm getting hot. Hot and bothered. No, I ain't bothered. But okay. So this third point, still have a destination to get to. Me personally, 2010, October 1st, I attempted to unalive myself. That was a detour. Now I'm in a psych ward, contusion, fractured femur, trying to figure life out. Don't know where to go, don't know what to do. Young, 18. And it's like, man, I was supposed to been in the NFL, I was 19. Supposed to been in the NFL or in college playing ball on the way to the NFL. But I got detoured. I had to take a detour because of myself. I'm gonna share this with y'all. I ain't shared this with too many people. The whole reason that I wasn't playing college ball is because of fear. Mostly, I was messing up in school already. Uh, Grades terrible. Had a .6 GPA my sophomore year, 4 Fs, 2 Ds. Fourth quarter didn't do not a lick of work. Um, Man, that's what happened. Get kicked out of school. Go to the next school. Don't even get to play my junior year because again of myself, of my own detour. Got to a different school. You're gonna have to play junior varsity. You can't play varsity because of technical. Man, I was playing varsity as a sophomore. I ain't playing no JV. You crazy in the mud, man. Nah, that ain't for me. I sit out. Okay, cool. You the one love playing football. We don't care. JV team anyway. Whatever. Don't play. Play senior year, we win state. Uh, have a great year. Still miss some games because I was suspended and still tied with everybody at the top for 4 picks, highest picks in the season. For everybody, it was like 3, 4 of us tied. So cool. Northwest Missouri. I would want you to play, but man, your grades, your GPA, man, was terrible. Me sending myself on a detour. Oh man, that ain't your grades ain't right. You had to go to JUCO. Mom's knowing how I am, how I've been, what I've showed her. No, I ain't sending you across the country to mess up some money and go play somewhere and not do what you're supposed to do. So you know what? I'm gonna send you to Fort Worth, Kentucky. It's a school out here. Let's go check it out. Get there. Now, I've been moving off of pure talent most of my football career from 6 to 18. Hey, yeah, I go in and do some squats, leg lifts, whatever. Gotta have the hops to be out there to compete. Already short. I'm jumping with everybody though, jumping out the gym. So that's about the only preparation. And I'm $155, 5'7" at the most, 5'8" at the most at the time. Get there, coach like, man, yeah, we already got our squad for real. You probably won't even play, but I ain't sat on the bench. But once out of all them years, what? Man, you crazy. I'm a starter. But instead of having that confidence, self-doubt started to creep in because I wasn't in the weight room. I wasn't doing the extra. And yeah, I had the talent and that was cool for the moment or for the environments that I was in. And I get here and I'm like, man, everybody got talent and they've been working. Oh, okay. All the self doubt creeping. And then this is the major point right here though, y'all. This is the major point. That self doubt and that fear creeped in. And then to finish the tour, it was a rodeo on the campus. I'm like, man, and the closest thing to the campus is a Walmart, 30 miles away. Like, yeah, nah, not not I out here. You they ain't gonna give me. But nah, so took myself on that detour. Didn't play ball. Didn't go to school for discouragement. Okay, now you out, and I'm an adult now, and it's like, okay, 19, you ain't in school. What are you gonna do now? Well, I dropped out of college. The college that I did start going to. We'll talk about that at a different time. So October 1st come around. And it's like, this is just gonna be life for the rest of life. The time working 2 jobs. And it's just like, I'm 19, I'm working 2 jobs. Like, this what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of life? I can't do it. I ain't gonna do it. Try to get out of here. With that detour, that didn't stop me from getting to this place where I'm at now. Didn't stop me from steady going along my destination. It was a detour. And it was a thing to where when that happened, hindsight is so beautiful when you doing reflection, self-reflection, and it's like, oh man, I'm still here. And I got hit by a car on the highway, flew in the air and came down, got the scars and everything to prove it. This mark, It's there. Like, these scars are hurt. But with that detour right there, what it showed me was you still here for a reason. You're not leaving until your purpose, you're not leaving here until your purpose is fulfilled. Okay. I'm not leaving till my purpose is fulfilled. So now what's my purpose? What am I here for? Have my son 2 years later. I'm like, okay, this is why I'm living. Then I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna feed him. I'm gonna take care of him, do everything with that. Be the man that I'm supposed to be. But I'm still thinking like a boy. So I go on another detour. Using drugs, abusing, matter of fact, abusing prescription pain pills. So now I'm doing that, and it's like, this is more important to me than my son. At the time, I didn't say that or think it. That wasn't my intentions. But it's like you will put this above your fatherly duties. And ended up in prison. Another detour. And so now I'm looking at my circle. And this some more reflection. Once I get to the point of being able to self-reflect and discover myself, now I'm up in the maximum security, and I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I got to get it together. It's dudes in this mug been walking the yard for 40 years. I ain't even been on the earth 40 years. So I got to figure something out. I can't come back to this. I got to really reprogram. Okay. Reprogram, detour. What I'm going to do? Start to do different things, learn new things. Now I got to I had to learn new things. Got to make a way. All right. What is the destination? Because the destination hasn't been stopped. You just been on a detour. And I'm reflecting. I'm like, man, my best friend was killed 4 days after I got locked up. Okay. That's my brother, man. Dang. All right. That's happening. My granny passed. Lose my favorite cousin. My other favorite cousin. Okay, man. All this stuff happening. And then I'm thinking back. I was on them perks. I was on them mugs bad. Oh man, I remember when I first found out, I don't even know if I can say this on certain platforms, I was a dope fan. I'm like, oh my God. Like, take a pack to be normal, and then after that, then I'm finna get fried. Like, what you do? What to get normal? That don't make no sense. You a geek. So I'm doing that reflecting. I'm like, the whole purpose of this detour, I was living a life of destruction for real, had just was doing too much, living life uh unapologetic, but not smartly, not being intelligent. That's how I was living life. And so to bring everything full circle, to wrap everything up, going through that self-reflection, and I'm like, okay, this detour saved me. Because the destination that I'm at now, it's no way that I would be here now had I kept on messing with the perks. Had I been in the court, my brother. I don't know. Had I been with my cousin, or had I been out here when COVID hit and everything going on, I don't know how I would have reacted to my granny while I'm here. And so the thing is, that detour got me to where I'm at now, to where I'm able to sit here and have a conversation with y'all and share my life, share my testimony, and help somebody understand you're not in this alone. Yeah, we want to be unique and oh, I'm different, but it's millions of people out there that need to hear your story, need to hear from you, because they might not have the same exact story, but it's something similar. It's somebody that went through something that needs to hear what you went through and how you made it through. And so that's what I'm here for. That's why I say this is the service you need, because we all under construction. We're going to have the delays. That's fine. It's going to be detours with construction. Yeah. When you see that building being built, you might have to go around this gate over here, or you can't walk through this gate. You got to walk around to the other side. All that stuff going to be there. That stuff going to happen. But throughout those detours, you got key points. And I'm going to say it to you. I'm going to reiterate this. You got to make a way if it's a detour to get to your destination. Well, that's the purpose of the detour. It has to be a way made. Yeah, you trying to get her, but it's something blocking right. You can't get there. Go around. Make a way. Figure it out. You got it. And then you learn something new. Oh, I didn't know I could go through her and go down under her. Or if I use my left hand, I can go to the lane and easy lane. Gotta learn new things. Learn new routes. Figure it out. We under construction. Okay, so what? You tried it this way, it didn't work, or it's been going. This how we've been doing it for 50, 11 years. All right, let's try something different. And if it worked this way, why we can't do this for 50, 11 years or whatever? Let's do that. And then your destination is still there. That's the third point. Your destination is still there. Just because it was a sinkhole in the street don't mean that McDonald's ain't still sitting right there on the side of that highway. Just because they didn't built a new hospital over here and you got a new ward that you got to walk to, don't mean that you ain't gonna get took care of. Still gonna get took care of. Just gotta go through that detour. So y'all got this. This part 2. Tune in. We're gonna make a whole series out of this. Under construction. It's the service you need. Don't just pass through life. Dash through life. Dash up. Dash out. And remember, every day is a new start. You got this. And yesterday was crazy, but today I'm feeling great. Woke up early morning, big old smile on my face. I be like, wake up, everybody, baby. See y'all next time. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tune in.